Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a full recap of a movie called Cloverfield. This unique movie is narrated using a recorded footage shot by the characters in the movie collectively that was lost at Central Park, New York, and later found by Department of Justice. The movie takes off with a man, Rob, recording a camera from an apartment in New York. He then goes inside the bedroom, where a woman, Beth, is sleeping. She is annoyed by it, but he still records. They fool around in the apartment. They are in love. We are then introduced to another couple, Lily and Jason, as they walk to the store. Lily suggests to Jason that he goes around with the camera getting testimonials for his brother Rob, who intends to go to Japan. Jason approaches Hudson, who is clearly busy, and asks him to go around with the camera recording things. He refuses until Jason tells him that a woman named Helena will be there, to which he changes his mind since he has a crush on her. Jason records his sentiments over the camera, along with many other people at the party. Hud meets Lily, who wonders why he is the one recording the testimonials, and not his boyfriend Jason. She insists to him that he takes it seriously and then proceeds to record her testimonial for Rob. The party goes on. There's a woman there. She is using her phone. It's Helena. Hud had a crush on her. He tries to find the courage and finally goes to her. He tells her that he's taping everything. Helena refuses to give her testimonial on the ground that she never knew Rob. He insists that she gives the testimonials, telling her that everyone is doing it, so she finally caves and gives her testimonial. Rob finally arrives and gives his speech. The party goes on, so does the recording. As the party goes on, another couple arrives at the party. It's Rob's ex-girlfriend with a new boyfriend, Travis. Rob doesn't take it too well, as he sits calmly alone drinking. Hud approaches with a camera and talks to him. They share drinks. Hud approaches Beth, Rob's ex-girlfriend, and asks her to say something to the camera so he can record her. She refuses. Hud insists and Beth does share her testimonial. Rob storms in and takes Beth away. Hud follows them with a camera and records them having a fight about Beth bringing her new boyfriend to the party. Hud and Jason press Lily to tell them what happened between Rob and Beth. She tells them they slept together. Hud then proceeds to tell everyone about Rob and Beth's sexual relation. Jason then proceeds to pressurize his brother Rob to chase after Beth like all bros do. He gives him all the advice he could muster, but Rob appears reluctant still. He clearly loves Beth. As they talk, there's a loud bang from across the city that shakes everything, causing a citywide blackout that leaves everyone disoriented and terrified. Another explosion appears to engulf a building, leaving people scared, running in the streets more disoriented than before. Out of nowhere, the head of the Statue of Liberty, which is at a fair distance, is thrown towards the crowd. There is a loud roar. People are more scared and confused than before. Something massive passes between the buildings as the camera handled by Hud still rolls. It is big, scary and fast in a way that they only get a glimpse of it. A building collapses, the dust engulfs the streets. Hud and Rob hide inside a store. Hud tells Rob that he's seen something big and alive. Jason and Rob walk outside to the dust-filled street, witnessing the rubble. The city is evacuated. In the midst of the evacuation, Beth calls Rob, who calms her down through the phone. At the bridge, they hear a loud roar and suddenly, a massive tentacle appears from the ocean and strikes the bridge, easily breaking it. As the bridge collapses, people run in terror. They barely escape as the bridge collapses behind them. In the midst of the mayhem, people rob and pillage the stores. Rob, who has just lost his brother at the bridge incident, tries to make a phone call. Noticing his phone is dead, he walks into a store to get one. While inside, Hud watches the news. They see creatures attacking soldiers, some as big as the building, some as small as dogs. Rob tries to contact Beth, who clearly is in distress. She left him a message telling him that she's in distress and she needs help. He walks to her, while the others disagree with him. He tells them to go to safety and let him go. The mayhem continues between the creatures and the soldiers forming the resistance. Rob's friends try to persuade him not to go find Beth. He refuses to change his mind. On the way there, there's an attack. Soldiers try to shoot at the monster. As massive as buildings, it fights back. It's a standoff. They run in fear, finding themselves in the subway stations. At the subway, Rob comes up with a plan to get to Beth by going through the subway tunnels. They proceed to walk the subway, it's dark and they try to talk out the sheer terror over the actual monsters they have witnessed. As they walk, they notice a horde of rats running towards where they are headed. They realize that the rats are running from something. They begin to walk faster and faster. As they walk, they hear an eerie noise behind them. It's dark so they cannot see anything until HUD turns on the night vision, and behold, the monsters they have been running away from, right behind them. They run in terror only to be attacked by the monsters. They fight back and in the process, Helena gets attacked and bitten by one of the creatures. They run to the side of the tunnel where they find a metal door and work through it at the glimpse of death. They find themselves at a safe place, at least for the time being. They nurse each other's wounds and proceed to get out of the tunnels. As they walk across the clothing store on their way to safety, Helena feels dizzy from the wounds she sustained from the attack in the tunnels. Suddenly, they are approached by soldiers who take them to a safe zone where the injured soldiers and civilians are treated. Rob, still eager to find Beth, the love of his life, insists to the soldiers that he must find her. As they converse, Helena starts bleeding from the eyes in a scary way. The doctors take her away, causing confusion amongst the group. The soldier explains that it's over for her. She's dead. The soldier then agrees to let them go get Beth. He tells them if they can get back at exactly 0600, then they might be able to evacuate to safety. They approach the building that Beth resides in. To their surprise, it is leaning on another building. They take the stairs to Beth's apartment, and find out that, the only way to get to her, is by making a dangerous descent towards the collapsed building. HUD tries to record his final message to the camera. He is interrupted by Rob and joins them on the dangerous endeavor. They struggle and push through the pain, and finally get to Beth's apartment. Rob's knock the door down and finally gets inside. They find her impaled to a metal rod, pinned down and unconscious. They wake her up and start the rescuing process. They finally remove her from the metal rod. They sit her down and console her, and as they look out the window, they see the creature headed towards the building they are in. They take Beth and walk out with her as the city is getting destroyed by bombs. On their way out, they are attacked by a monster and Rob heroically kills it. They finally make it out of the building into the city, which is now being destroyed. They finally make it to the rendezvous point, where the choppers awaits. Lily gets on a chopper, and the remaining 3 are relocated to another one. Rob shares a kiss with Beth. They finally get on the helicopter, witnessing the mayhem proceeding outside as bombers destroy what once used to be regarded as a center of civilization go down in ruins with monsters. Suddenly, the monster hits the helicopter, it loses control and swirls down with alarms blaring. HUD, ever faithful with his promise to Pam and Jason to document all the moments for Rob, keeps the camera rolling to the last moments. He prays in terror as the helicopter plummets to the ground. Disoriented, but still alive, they get their friend Rob and console one another. Rob cries in pain as they move him. HUD grabs the camera, and as he tries to run, behold, the monster itself. Its sheer size and presence leaves him in terror. He is in fear. It stands still, looks around and finally looks down on him. It leans in closer as he trembles upon its terrifying presence. Death lingers closer than before. His strength has betrayed him. He is helpless. The monster devours HUD, killing him instantly. His friends Rob and Beth find him dead. They take the camera and hide nearby under a small bridge. They breathe heavily. Fear lurks amongst them. They are trapped there. Beth cries. Rob tries to console her. Rob looks at the camera and records a final message to the camera. Bombs are dropped upon the bridge to destroy the monster. They profess their love for each other and die in the rubble, together. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one.